If you want us to come for you again, then pass the bill. That is a very, very amazing idea. 7 years is a good idea. We are already tired of this guy and you are adding additional 2 years. You greedy fuck. You greedy.
Presidents, my boys.
What happened?
Listen to this.
Okay.
Bill seeking to extend the terms of the president, MPs, governors, and MCAs from 5 to 7 years is currently in its second reading in Senate. Second reading in Senate.
No. Start again.
Bill seeking to extend the terms of number 1, president, number 2, MPs, number 3, governors, and MCAs from 5 to 7 years is currently in its second reading in the Senate. I'm not aware, that's why I'm surprised. Hello?
Wako second reading.
Second reading ya hii bill inaendelea kuhappen pale Senate vile tunaongelea hivi. Hizi ni habari za hivi punde.
No, the last time I checked there was a proposal.
It was a proposal.
There was a proposal.
In fact, it was a thought. Ilikuwa ni wazo la mtu amesema kwa matanga.
Okay.
Yes.
I remember there was a proposal over the same.
Yes.
First reading tukusikia kwamba imepelekwa bungeni.
Hata tukusikia ilifanyika na wapi.
No. These people are going so fast.
Alafu kitu imenisekesha ni kwamba
yes.
the bill is seeking to extend the terms of number 1 who?
The president.
Number 2 is who?
The governors.
Number 3 is who?
MCAs.
And number 4 is who?
MPs.
And the second reading is iko wapi?
Iko inaendelea kwenye parliament.
Kwenye Senate.
Sorry.
Ni Senate, mama boy.
Senate.
Second reading inaendelea wapi?
Senate.
Ya ku-extend the term ya president, MP, governor na MCA. Mwenye anafanya hii second reading sijamuona. Sijaona senator kama wanataka, by the way. But they are the ones doing the second reading.
No. Which regime are we talking about?
The current regime. Wenye wako sahi, unaona hawa wenye wamekuhoyania na mwaka ya 3. Ndio wanataka saba safi.
Atuanzie 2027 kuendelea?
Wakisema saa hii ndio, I think elections tunafanya 2029.
No, don't do that.
I'm telling you for a fact.
Is it really true?
It is very true.
Second reading at the Senate.
Nipigie Alan Sifuna.
Pigia yeye.
Nipigie Sifuna.
Ngoja kwanza.
Ni nani unataka nipigie? Nani?
Maybe tupigie
Karen Nyamu.
Karen Nyamu ajui.
Si yako Senate.
Ajui huyu ako Senate lakini hajui kama kinaendelea.
Hajui by the way sasa anaweza kuwa hapo TikTok. Tupigie nani? Who can we ask? Which senator can we ask? Uko na namba ya Khalwale the bullfighter.
Ako na event Kakamega.
Hayuko kwa Senate? Hakuenda? Are you serious?
Yes.
Who can we ask? Tupigie Cherargei. Yes.
Lakini unajua huyo walisema nini yake law yake is wanting.
Is below the bar.
He's below the bar.
Oh, okay. So which senator can we call? We need a senator who can tell us.
Pigia Mandago.
Mandago. No, Mandago tunaweza mpigia. Sasa hii unajua nangangana na kudisburse funds za watu wako.
Ati somebody wants to suspend the term limits. Again, somebody wants to introduce ati one term itoke 5 years, iingie 7 years. Ati one term ikuwe 7 years. Aya, sikiza hapa. Kama ulienda kwa kioo ukapata makende yako inatoshana hapa na hii mkono hii kubwa venye iko. Kama ulienda ukajiangalia kwa kioo ukapata hiyo kende yako imetosha hii mkono, imejaa kwa hii mkono. Introduce hizo term limits zako. Because you know it's been long. Hatujaonana siku mingi. Hatujaonana siku mingi. It has been long. Kama ulienda maybe out na body akakwambia you have got big balls, your balls are so big, then sasa unafikiria sasa juu uliambiwa your balls are big, you will come out here and utupatie term limits, utuambie you're kidding.
Proposing an extension of the 5-year term to 7 years is being considered, and apparently there are plans to rush it through the legislative system. A two-term limit of 10 years, as given by the current constitution, is ample time for any visionary political leader to leave a strong legacy if they perform.
So here are the details about that bill in the Senate enyumeleta shida sana that seeks to extend the term limits for elected leaders, the president, MPs, governors and MCAs. First of all, of course, Niku, answer the big question, does the bill seek to extend the term limits for elected leaders? The Senate leo pale X wamesema the bill does not extend term limits, and that is a lie. Here's the other than the evidence contained in the copy of the bill which has been widely circulated, of course, hizo clauses za kuongeza term limits inaonekana hapo. There is an article which was published on the official Parliament website, and it's entitled Senate Committee Rejects Gerard Gay's Constitutional Amendment Bill amid overwhelming public participation. And in the fourth paragraph, it says, and I quote, the bill which proposed extending the term limits of the president, members of parliament, governors and county assembly members also sought to introduce the position of the prime minister and modify the Senate's functions within the bicameral system. So the Senate is lying through their teeth. Evidence iko kwa kalatas. Pengine wafute, this article from their website. Yes, it sought to extend presidential term limits and introduce the position of prime minister. Here are more facts regarding the bill. These facts are important because they help to dispel misinformation. Now, the bill was introduced to the Senate in September last year, and in October, there was a public participation exercise, specifically on the 25th of October at KICC. And this is the report that came from the public participation exercise. The public participation exercise at KICC ended up in the Senate Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights rejecting the bill, while out of 168,801 submissions, only 11 stakeholders provided specific comments on the bill's clauses, while the rest overwhelmingly rejected the proposed amendments. Now, is the bill dead? Because that is the big question. Well, the bill is not dead yet, because even after its rejection by that committee, that article on the official Parliament website says that the fate of the bill now rests in the hands of its sponsor, Senator Gerard Gay, who retains the right to move it to the second reading despite the committee's rejection. And for the bill to advance, Senator Gerard Gay must first secure a seconder for the motion and then marshal sufficient support from his fellow senators. Without adequate backing from the Senate, the bill will not proceed to second reading and will effectively collapse at this.
Hii mambo ya term limit itatupeleka State House. Hii mambo ya term limit, kuna mtu atakimbizwa. Wewe endelea kuchokora kidonda ijapona, weka kidole ndani, chokora kabisa. Wakikasirika, sijui mtasimamia Uganda, nakwambia ukweli, mtasimamia mbali sana. Kwa sababu hata mkienda tutawakujia, mtuambie hii pesa mnaiba ninyi inafanya mnaona mnaweza jiongezea term limit. Mtatuambia mahali imeenda. Haki ya Mungu sikudanganyi. Yule mwenye hata manage kutoroka atatuambia. Niliwaambianga siku moja, wakati inakuja, we will do a mob justice for these thieves who steal public property, public who are embezzling public funds. Tutawapiga hadharani kama mwizi wa simu. A time is coming. Na naona ni kama inakaribia. As day goes by, inakaribia. My prophecy will come to pass. Mtaniambia.
Kwa Senate yetu, kuna mswada iko pale Senate. Na sasa iko second reading. Unajua process ya second reading ama process ya kutengeneza mswada bunge. Sasa the funny part of this mswada ni kuwa ina propose tuongeze the term limit ya president. So president, MCA, MP and governors term limit zao ziongezwe to 7 years. My question is, RUTO na watu wake wakiongozwa na Chergei wamefanya kazi mzuri sana, wakaperform vizuri, economy ikafanya vizuri for those 3 years. To an extent, they feel 5 years is not enough for them. They are performing very good. Sasa wanataka kujiongezea miaka ingine 4 juu ama 2 juu ya ile wako nayo. So mimi nataka niuliza wa Kenya, are you ready? Mko ready? Mko ready kuongeza ama kwenda referendum? Kwa sababu hiyo mswada haiwezi pitishwa unless ikuje referendum. Mko ready kuongeza term limit ya president to 7 years? Mko ready kuongezea Kasongo another 2 years and his cronies? Watu ambao wameshindwa kuperform kufanya basic thing wanataka waongezewe miaka ingine juu. How now? We are not ready for that. Now let me tell you, if it will cost us to go back to the street, we will go. But hiyo mswada sidhani kama itaona jua. Nyinyi pitisheni huko mtupate.
2027 elections will not happen if this bill is passed into law. The bill seeks to extend the presidential term limit from 5 to 7 years, and shockingly, it is active in Parliament. It is in the second reading stage. The bill also seeks to amend Article 101 to increase the term of an MP from 5 to 7 years, to amend Article 151 to create office of the Prime Minister who will be appointed by the President, to amend Article 177 to increase the term of an MCA from 5 to 7 years, and to amend Article 180 to increase the term of a governor from 5 to 7 years. The bill is in the second reading stage, and it will need to pass the committee stage, the report stage, and the third reading stage before President RUTO approves it into law. This bill was sponsored by Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei. Unfortunately, if the bill is passed into law, the politicians will continue ruling for another 2 years, and the elections may be pushed forward. I'll attach screenshots of the bill if you want to read it for yourself.